Hey folks, welcome back to another video. Today we're looking at question 597, friend requests 1, overall acceptance rate. This problem is marked as easy, but it's not that easy, at least the way I came up with the solution. So if you have any simpler solutions, please let me know in the comments below. But the way it went about going about solving the problem is by breaking into different pieces. So let's get the numbers right. The first thing that we care about is actually getting the number of unique friend requests and the number of unique requests that were accepted. So let's start with the first thing, right? So how do we get the unique friend request, right? So we do select distinct, right? Distinct basically means unique. So sender ID and send to ID from friend request. Okay, so when we compile this, what does this give us? So since all of them are unique, like it should be printed as is. So let's try to see if this works for the other like the test column, which is if we select distinct between the request ID and the acceptor ID from accept the date, right? Since there are duplicates here, since 3 and 4 and 3 and 4 are duplicates, if we try running this, oh, right, from request. From the, okay, after you correct the table name. Okay, so basically there are 4 unique records. So when we actually compile this, it gives us 4 unique records. So using this, we should be able to get the count, right? So since, so let's get the count from that. So select count all. So basically need all the counts from this table, right? Anytime there's a subtable, you know you need to rename it. So let's call it FR, right? And then you need to do the same for the second table as well. So basically, you're saying please get the count of both the unique distinct rows from both of them, and you name this table as RA, right? So basically, you need to take both of these numbers and divide them. So how do you do that? So basically, what you need to do is you need to do select round. Since whenever there's a fraction, please know that there's a rounding value that's involved. So here you need to get the names of the columns. Because we need to get the names of the columns, let's name that column. So for so the count from this row, this is the friend request, so let's just call it as R. We name that table as R. And this is the number, this is the accept. Friend request is the acceptance, so we'll just do A, right? So this is R divided by A, and you need to round it by 2 decimal points from. So you're basically telling, hey, take the round values of R and R is derived from this, and A is derived from here. But since you're bringing it all together, and this in itself, the count in itself is a new subtable, you need to give an alias for that as well. So let's just call it FRC, so basically friend request count, right? And you're taking it from two different tables, so you need to alias this as well. This as, let's call it RAC, right? So let's try compiling this. So if we see if there are any problems. 1.2, okay, so basically I think I switched the number. So basically you need to take the number of acceptances divided by the requests. Okay, let's try that now. Okay, that's awesome. So we get the same answer, but the only thing is now we need to rename the column. So we rename the column as accept rate. So let's try compiling this now. Okay, so the first test case is okay. There's one more test case that we need to take care of, but let's try compiling that and see what's wrong. So the test case it fails at is when none of the tables have any data. So the data The accept rate should be 0, but the value that we're actually outputting is null. So for that, there's a function called if null. So basically what that does is that if the value as the given parameter for that function is null, what is the default value that you need to display? So in this case, we'll say just if it is null, we display that as 0. So if we try compiling this now, so the first test case is okay. Everything else is okay as well. Awesome. So I know this is a little complicated. If there are easier ways to solve this, please let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. I would really appreciate that. It keeps me motivated to make more videos. Thanks so much, and I'll see you folks in the next video. Peace.